Okay, let's check this one out. When he says, I'll never find another ninja like him, but my other ex still pays for all my maintenance and gives me an ex-girlfriend allowance. This is the thing where I'm probably not like other male creators. I don't use gold digger as a insult. I don't blame women using men for money. I don't blame women who want men for money. I don't blame women that get money from men. Because if men are stupid enough to give your ex an allowance, to send random women cash apps, to support women's OF subscriptions, it is what it is. You can't blame the player for the game. You can't. You can't blame women for taking advantage of men for money when men are stupid enough to let them. Men are stupid enough to just lead with his money. This is why, again, I've never called women a gold digger. Not at least not in a way that's insult. I'm all for it. I don't see it as a terrible thing. I see it as, you know what? You go get your bag. Because if men don't value money enough, money and themselves enough to not just give money away like it's nothing, then take it, get it. If he's gonna give you an ex-girlfriend allowance, take it. If he's gonna pay for your maintenance, take it. Because this is the thing, I would never blame a woman who drains men for his money. Because at the end of the day, it's his responsibility not to give it. But if men are stupid enough to give it, then hell, take advantage of the stupid. That's the thing where like I said, I don't see gold diggers as an insult. I see it as, you know what? You are taking advantage of idiots. That's it. I'm not saying, and I'm going by the way, I'm not saying anything special. I have been stupid enough to, pay for women's rent, pay for women's maintenance, utilities. I have given women gifts, and then women treat me like shit. I don't blame her. I've never blamed women that used me. I chalk it up to, you know what, me being stupid. I blame myself for allowing others to use me. That's accountability. And I would not blame a woman for using a man for his money. That's the thing. I don't blame women. Like, you see the whole share a 7 thing where, go get your money, date these old ass men for money. These men are bottom of the barrel men, even though they're rich. So if you're gonna use him for his money, go for it. At the end of the day, it's about if he has self-respect, if he cared more than just some sex, some body, then it is what it is. It's just like, if men are willing to just give out hard-earned money for women to just use them, go for it. This is a thing where I've said that I support good men, smart men, not stupid men. Because there's a lot of men out there that honestly they are the root of their own problems. But here's the thing where, and fine, you want to live however you want to live, just don't complain about it. So here's the thing. When he took me on a vacation for our first date and I didn't let him even hold my hand. This woman is single. This is the thing where, because it's not like he became a boyfriend after this. Women don't realize what they have done. That they themselves are also the root of their own problem. Because you see this a lot on this app and probably in the real world as well, where women complain that men show no effort. Men show no effort, and then they also complain that the men that expect effort, that say women should text first, women should be the ones who ask a man out, women should do 50-50, all that shit, those men are sassy. Well, guess what? Women like this are the reason why. So, taking you on a vacation, your very first date, he can't even hold your hand. This is why a lot of men see, okay, it has been a long ass time, decades, maybe even longer, where men pay for all the dates, yet get nothing. They could get either ghosted, they can, get rejected, whatever. So you wonder why all of a sudden, or in a higher amount, men are saying 50-50. Men are doing low investment dates, men are doing walking dates, coffee dates. You wonder why. Oh, it's just men being terrible men. Is it? Or is it men being tired of feeling used? Men are tired that women do not appreciate any effort from men. They expect it, they just don't appreciate it. The insanity to think that that's a flex. To think that, okay, this man put so much effort in your first date and you couldn't hold his hand. Because here's the thing, men know that you can guarantee it, that if she was actually attracted to a man, or The men that she was attracted to, I guarantee you, he didn't even need to take her on a vacation date, and she would still hold that man's hand because she was attracted to him. She liked him. She wanted him. But the men that you definitely aren't attracted to, you will make him go beyond, give you the moon, yet you will still look down on him. He wouldn't even get to hold your hand, even if he tried to bring the moon down to you. And men know that. Men have seen that. The men that put so much effort into courting you could either get very little or nothing at all and get ghosted, while the men that you are attracted to put very little effort in, and he can get your body, definitely hold your hand. He can be your baby daddy too. That's the insanity that women don't realize. They are the reason why men are how they are today. You know, the one thing I find the most tiring about women is, well, I guess a couple things, is how the hypocrisy and how selfish women are. I'm gonna have a couple videos about this. Like, men used to go to war. Now they want us to text first. This is a thing where even women don't know what they want. Do you want things to go back how they used to be? You know how men take charge, men are the boss, men make more, men do. It's like men are the head of the household. You are submissive, you are obedient, you are feminine, you follow men's lead. It's like, what do you want? Did you want freedom? Did you want equal rights or not? Did you want it to be treated like equals? This is the thing, what women want is not to be treated like equals. They want it to be treated like superior. And I get it. I think this is also happening with minorities, where you were treated bad, you were treated less than, so you disguise this one superiority with the idea of equality, which is not equality. You want to be the oppressor, not equal. You want to have the power to be the oppressor. You want the power to make your own money, make your own decisions, be the boss of your life, but also have the benefits of whatever you think you want. Like the benefits of men being gentlemen, chivalrous, paying for dates, providing, protecting, yet having all the responsibilities, none of the authority. That is the insanity of women nowadays. It's everything. It's always about them. It's like you see so many videos. It's about me. It's just about you. You could care less about what a man gets out of the relationship, what a man gets out of dealing with you. You could care less. And I just think this is the hypocrisy and delusions of a lot of women. Also, I want to talk about this. The whole text first thing. I don't understand why women are so lazy and selfish when it comes to dating. Why is it so hard to actually show effort? Especially coming from the gender that complains about effort. They complain about, oh, the man I'm married, the man I've been with, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And yet, women are actually the ones, when you actually listen, they hate showing effort. They hate showing effort. They expect so much effort from men. Yet, a simple text first, you can't even do. Text first, and this is the thing, you're texting to the man you're interested in. You're texting to the man you're attracted to, not just a random man. And yet, you can't even do that. You can't even text first to the man that you are interested in, the man that you want possibly a relationship to. So, it's just like, why are women so expectant and lazy when it comes to dating? It's like, if you're into him, how about show effort? And why is it sassy when men want effort? Yet women are, it's okay and perfectly fine that women demand effort, yet men who demand effort is sassy, is called princess treatment. So men don't deserve effort. Great. My God, she's gorgeous. Man, she's a 9. But here's the thing, let's talk about this idea. Not me thinking I'll be married with children by 25. Instead, I'm 34 at a bar getting told you don't look that old. Life is a joke. This just made me think that I've said this before, and it's just kind of, I guess, a theory or just my own opinion, is that dating for women is easy. It is easy. No matter if you're ugly or crazy ass gorgeous, you are fat, skinny, old, young, you will always have men. You will always have options. There will always be options. It is women who either disqualify men or, make dating harder on them. A woman like this, she has plenty of options. She has had, I guarantee you, she's been in plenty of relationships. She has had men propose to her, men that wanted to marry her, men that wanted to commit to her, men that wanted to be with her. She is not hurting for options. Yet, at 34, you are still single. This is a thing where I purely believe this. Women make dating hard on themselves, purposely. They choose to make dating hard. Women do. Dating is easy for them. They just choose to make it hard. And that's the thing where I wanted to just talk about this idea that this is why I have no sympathy for women when it comes to dating. Everything else, I understand the hardship of sexist, whatever. I understand that. Dating, no, you have no sympathy. The women honestly have no right, no ground to stand on to complain about dating, because women like this have found the men that wanted to commit to her, would have been good guys to her, would have been absolutely faithful to her, and she probably found men that wouldn't be faithful to her. But she's had the gambit of choices, of options. She just chose not to pick any. So, and I think this is, even though she's gorgeous, I think this is a thing for most women. Most women have found, throughout their life, throughout their dating history, they have interacted or had opportunities with the good men, with the bad boys as well, with all types of men. They just choose not to be with these men, or found that the choices they do make not suitable. So, at the end of the day, what is there to be sympathetic towards? Why would I, agree or see any light in your blight or your what would I say, negativity towards dating? Because you have no ground to stand on. You have the men, you just don't want them. And I'm just basically saying that when dating is so easy for you, yet you make it hard, you have no ground to stand on when complaining about dating. This is the thing where I understand men more, because dating is hard for men. Men get no's while women get yeses. Men have very little options, and I'm talking about average men. I'm not talking about top tier men. They get either very little options or much less options than women do. So when dating is hard, I can understand you having issues and gripes. When dating is easy, I cannot understand you having any gripe, because you chose to make it hard. This is funny. I've seen this take a few times. Just found out that Jessica Alba is divorced because of a sexless marriage. Like, how the F you with Jessica Alba and it be sexless? This is a thing where a lot of times women show that they're actually not empathetic. They're not. Or even sympathetic or whatever, understanding, because they're not. Because if that was reverse, if the husband was talking about him getting a sexless marriage, he's in a sexless marriage, you was like, it's her body, her choice, or he probably didn't treat her well, all these things. It's like he probably made marriage terrible for her, or make so many excuses that it's probably his fault that he's in a sexless marriage. Yet, if it's a woman in one, you think it's crazy. You think it's crazy. It's like, should men just be boiled down to always, he should be easy. He's always want sex from a woman. Instead of, how about she treated him like shit? And I'm not saying that I know it. I'm just saying what if she treated him like shit? What if, in other areas she ignored his feelings, his thoughts, whatever? She made him feel terrible. What if being around her wasn't happy? He wasn't happy being around her. What if? It's like, how could you make so many excuses for a woman to create a sexless marriage? Yet, if it's a man, do you think it's crazy? Why? Why would that happen? It's like, I always think that from the surface, you may see, Jessica Alba, in her prime, she was one of my favorites. But you think, oh, wow, she's beautiful. Why would any man not want to have sex with her? This is the difference between just having sex with her or being in a committed relationship with her and not happy about it. Not happy with her. That's the thing a lot of women seem to not grasp, because this is the thing where it shows you that women aren't empathetic, sympathetic, whatever, especially when it comes to men. They definitely know, if it's a woman, they know, they agree and all that stuff. But man, no. So it shows you how truly they're not sympathetic or empathetic. It's very selective. And this is also a thing where I find it really ridiculous that women can see that, what if the relationship wasn't happy and wasn't a good thing? Should he still just have sex with her because it wasn't, he wasn't happy? Because if a woman was doing that, if a woman didn't want to have sex with him just because, just give it to him, even though she's unhappy, you would say something. This is why it's just the hypocrisy of women. It really is. Things like this, right? Like I said, I've seen this a few times. I've seen this take a few times. This is the hypocrisy of women, right there. It's like, one man's treasure is another man's trash.